There's a formula you can think about that I think is helpful. It's what I call E plus R equals O. So E plus R equals O is event plus response equals outcome. There's at least 3 lessons we can learn. The first thing is that the E does not equal the O. In other words, the events of your life don't create the outcome of your life, because you're not a victim to the events of your life or the outcomes of your life. You're a victor to your response to the events. Viktor Frankel, in Man's Search for Meaning, called it the gap. Now, this is a man that's he and his family are hauled away to Auschwitz during World War II. It's some of the darkest, if not the darkest time in human history of what humans can do to humans. And he said, no matter what they took from me, they couldn't take the gap. The gap was his response. He got to own his response, how he chose to show up. The second lesson we can learn, the R is not react, the R is respond. And it's because great leaders don't react, great leaders respond. So you say to yourself, I'm going to leave a world of reaction to distractions in my life and enter a world of intentional creation. I'm going to respond to the world by intentionally creating the world that I live in. And then number 3 is that your R creates an E for others. Your response to the events of your life will create an event for other people in their life. What kind of event am I creating for my children with the way that I'm showing up and responding? What kind of event am I creating for my spouse and my marriage with the way that I'm choosing to show up and respond? What kind of event am I creating for my customers, my clients, my employees, my friends? What kind of event am I creating for other people with the way that I'm choosing to respond to things that, the events that are happening in my life? And is that a positive, a net positive event that you're creating, or is it a net negative? And if it's net negative, how do we respond, and change the way that we're showing up?